They won't tell you this, but seniors are secretly changing how they eat rice and seeing incredible results. Lower sugar, smoother digestion, all from 5 easy tweaks you've probably never tried. Sounds unbelievable? You'll want to see this for yourself. Hit subscribe now before these rice secrets go mainstream. Number 1. The forgotten step that unlocks nutrients. Soaking rice. Have you ever eaten a warm bowl of rice and felt weirdly tired afterward? Or maybe your stomach felt heavy, like it just wasn't sitting right? You're not alone. And here's where it gets interesting. There's something many people stop doing without even realizing it. Something our grandparents used to do almost every time they made rice. It's simple, doesn't cost a penny, and can actually change how your body responds to food. Let's talk about soaking rice. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old retiree who loved rice with nearly every meal, but she often felt uncomfortable afterward, bloated, tired, and sometimes even achy. She chalked it up to aging. But one day she tried a tip she heard from a friend. Soak the rice before cooking. No extra ingredients, just water and time. And in just a few weeks, that heavy feeling disappeared. Her meals felt lighter, and her energy started lasting longer after eating. Here's why. Rice contains something called phytic acid. It's natural, but it can mess with how your body absorbs minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc. These minerals are crucial, especially as we age, for strong bones, steady energy, and immune support. Soaking rice helps reduce that phytic acid, unlocking more of the good stuff inside the grain. Plus, it makes rice easier on the stomach. That means less bloating, better digestion, and more comfort after meals. The best part? It's incredibly easy. After rinsing your rice thoroughly, soak it in warm water for 30 to 60 minutes. That's it. If you're short on time, even 30 minutes helps. Just don't go over 3 hours, especially in warm weather. It can spoil. It's a tiny habit, but it makes a massive difference. And if that seems too simple to be true, wait until you hear how just 1 spoonful of liquid, already in your pantry, can calm blood sugar levels in the most surprising way. Number 2, the 1 spoonful that tames blood sugar, vinegar trick. Okay, let's take this up a notch. You might be wondering, how can 1 tablespoon of something so common make such a powerful difference to your blood sugar? Well, meet Tom. He's 68, active, and generally healthy, but he always hit a wall after meals. You know the feeling, eating, then crashing into the couch with zero energy. That midday slump was draining him. One day, someone shared a trick that seemed too odd to be true. Add a spoonful of vinegar to your rice water. He gave it a try. No fancy supplements, no dramatic diet changes, just 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in the pot before cooking his rice. Weeks later, Tom noticed something different. No more sluggish afternoons. His blood sugar numbers looked better. He felt sharper. The science behind it is fascinating. Natural vinegars, especially fermented ones like apple cider vinegar, contain acetic acid. This special compound slows how quickly your body breaks down carbs, which means less of a blood sugar spike after eating. In one major study, adding vinegar to rice actually lowered its glycemic index by a whopping 31%. That's not a tiny drop. That's a full shift from sugar spike territory into something way more stable. Here's the how-to. When adding water to your rice pot or rice cooker, just pour in 1 tablespoon of natural, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. That's it. No, it won't taste like vinegar. Most people say the rice actually tastes a bit cleaner. If you're new to vinegar or have a sensitive stomach, start with half a tablespoon. Work your way up. Simple, right? Now get ready for the next twist. It's not about what you pour into the rice, it's about what you mix with it. And chances are you already have it in your kitchen. Number 3, the breakfast bonus that stabilizes energy, oatmeal secret. We're not talking about switching to oatmeal. We're talking about mixing it, just a tiny bit, with your rice. Strange? Maybe. Powerful? Absolutely. Let's rewind a bit. Sarah, 74, was dealing with rising cholesterol and early signs of blood sugar imbalance. Her meals were healthy, but something wasn't clicking. Then she discovered this odd combination, oatmeal in her rice. At first, she hesitated. Wouldn't that be too heavy? Too bland? But she gave it a shot. And within weeks, her digestion improved, she had more stable energy, and her doctor noticed better numbers at her next checkup. Here's the magic behind it. Oatmeal contains beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that works like a gentle sponge inside your gut. It slows down digestion, traps excess cholesterol, and helps sugar enter the bloodstream more gradually. The result? Steadier energy and healthier cholesterol. But don't go overboard. There's a sweet spot. If you're cooking 1 cup of rice, around 150 grams, mix in just 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of plain dry oatmeal before cooking. That's roughly 5% to 7% of the total volume. Why not more? Too much fiber at once, especially for older adults, can lead to bloating or gas. Gentle is the goal. It's such a quiet change, but one that can truly transform how you feel after eating. And guess what? We're just getting started, because next up is a golden powder that's been used for centuries and could help your body respond to insulin better than ever before. Number 4, the golden spice that boosts insulin response. Turmeric boost. Let's talk about turmeric. You've probably heard of it. You may have even used it in cooking or tea. But did you know a small pinch added to your rice can actually help your body manage sugar more effectively? Michael, in his late 60s, had been managing type 2 diabetes for years. He'd tried all sorts of medications and diet plans. Then, with his doctor's support, he added one new habit: a daily pinch of turmeric in his rice. That's it. Months later, his numbers improved. He felt more balanced, more in control. The secret is curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. It's known for being anti-inflammatory and full of antioxidants. But what's really exciting is how curcumin improves insulin sensitivity. It's like sharpening the key that unlocks your body's energy. Your insulin starts working better, which means your blood sugar behaves better. One study showed curcumin reduced insulin resistance by 23%. That's a meaningful shift. Here's how to do it. After your rice is fully cooked and still warm, sprinkle in 1 or 2 pinches of pure turmeric powder. Stir gently. That's all. The warmth helps activate the aroma and health compounds, and the taste? Most say it's earthy, not overpowering. Avoid using curry powder. It usually has turmeric, yes, but it also contains salt and other spices that may upset your stomach. And as always, if you're managing health conditions or taking medications, check with your doctor before making turmeric a daily habit. This golden dust isn't just tradition, it's transformation. And now, let's talk about a hack that involves no ingredients at all, just timing, and it might be the most underrated rice habit of all. Number 5, the temperature trick that transforms rice: cooling and reheating. This one sounds almost too simple, but the science behind it? Eye-opening. Let's meet Daniel. He's 69 and he'd been dealing with digestion issues for years: discomfort, irregularity, and frustration. His meals were healthy, but his gut didn't feel right. Then he heard about resistant starch. When you cook rice, let it cool completely, then reheat it later, the starch changes its structure. It becomes resistant starch. That means it doesn't break down quickly in your small intestine. Instead, it travels deeper into your gut and becomes food for your friendly bacteria. Daniel tried it. He let his rice cool, stored it in the fridge, and reheated it gently before eating. After a few weeks, total game changer: less bloating, more regularity, and a gut that felt calm for the first time in years. Here's how to do it at home. After your rice is done, leave the lid off and let it cool for about 30 to 60 minutes. Then refrigerate it. You can reheat it later that day or the next. Just warm it up, don't overcook it, and don't let it sit out too long. In warmer climates, bacteria can grow if rice is left at room temperature for hours. Always refrigerate if you're not eating it right away, and use it within 1 to 2 days. What's amazing is that resistant starch doesn't just help your gut. It also helps lower post-meal sugar spikes and supports better insulin response. No pills, no powders, just timing. When you look at these 5 rice habits: soaking, adding vinegar, blending oatmeal, sprinkling turmeric, and cooling before reheating, they might seem too small to matter. But together, they're incredibly powerful. Each one supports your body in a different way, helping you absorb more nutrients, stabilize your sugar levels, ease digestion, and feel better after every meal. And here's the beautiful part: you don't have to do them all at once. Start with the one that feels easiest. Add the others when you're ready, because it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Now, I want to hear from you. Which rice hack are you most excited to try first? Have you already experimented with one of these before? What changes did you notice? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want more practical, gentle, science-backed tips like this, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. You're not just joining a health journey, you're joining a community. And if you found this helpful, our next video dives into unexpected food pairings that can supercharge your meals. Don't miss it. Your next breakthrough might just be one video away. You've got this, and we're here for you every step of the way.